I've worn my earbuds.
Okay.
This assembly is now over. Teachers will escort you out of the building. Walk, do not run. Students, look for your teachers outside the auditorium. They'll give you further instructions. Now clear the auditorium. Now.
All of you, come over here.
What? Excuse you.
I don't care. Just get in here right now. All of you, inside. I don't have time for that. Just go inside and wait.
What are you talking about? They locked us in. I don't believe this is happening. Hey, you guys! Hold on a second. They gotta have a good reason. Yeah. We should all just calm down and be patient.
Oh man, give me a break. They don't need to have a reason. Man, I get this all the time.
Do you know what happened?
I have no idea, okay?
Do you know why we're here?
Some idiot throws
What are you
this
doing?
on what I know.
We're gonna get in so much trouble.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Just put it out, please.
What, are you scared too?
No, I don't want to breathe that crap.
Don't breathe.
I'll open a window. I need your chair.
You wanna sit down?
Yeah, thank you. At least there's one gentleman here. You know, somebody must have done something really stupid. I mean, now the assembly is ruined. All that work for
I
nothing.
knew there was going to be trouble, bringing all the schools together.
Yeah, I mean, whose brilliant idea was that?
I think it was a good idea. With all that's been going on, we need some way to get to know each other. Hi, my name's Jaren.
Oh, gee, Jared. Should we all stand in a circle and hold hands now?
What a jerk. Don't worry, no one's going to hold your hand. Hey, Jaren,
I'm Nora. And by the way, I helped plan this assembly.
Oh, wow, really? I bet you got some serious brownie points for that.
I'm banned. Hey, Jaren. Ingrid. Hey, Nora. What's your name?
Maria.
Are you alright? Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Are you an artist?
Kind of.
Hey, that is good.
Where'd you learn that? I just picked it up from friends and stuff.
Looks kind of familiar. You had any exhibitions?
Yeah, that's great.
What are you doing?
What is that?
Well, what do you know? This devious little punk is a real-life tagger freak. You know, I bet they're looking for you, all those cops that crashed the assembly. Maybe if we turned them in, we could all go home.
Yeah, that's mine.
No, sir, tagger freak. This is evidence for our teacher. I have to do my civic duty and stop you from defacing our
Just give
school.
it back, all right?
Tell us what your tag is, so we'll know you're worthless mark next time we drive under an underpass.
It's not something we tell, it's personal. Now give it back.
You're gonna make me Chili Joe?
Give him back his paint.
Aw, this isn't fair. 2 against 1.
You should know about that. Isn't that the way you gangbangers like to do things?
That's pretty brave, prom queen. Talking to a gangbanger? I mean, you know my type so well, don't you? How stupid we are, how violent we are, how dangerous we are. Aren't you afraid to be in the same room as me?
No, I'm not afraid.
Wow, you know, I think it would be tough for Miss Most Likely to Succeed to be stuck in a room full of so many low-life loser scumbags. I mean, you got your taggers, gangsters, hippie chick wannabes, nerds, not too many student council types in here.
I'm an alternate for the student council at my school. I don't feel voted.
Shut up, Smack! Now, Miss Super Brown Noser, I'm sure you're interested in what's best for our schools, right? So what should we do with this tagger? Should we turn him in? Or should we let him continue his life of crime? It's up to you.
Just give it back.
Y'all saw that. There you go, little man. Queenie said you get your toy back. I guess I'm the only one here that really cares about
Damn, you're
protecting the
such
law.
an ass, Devin.
Do I know you, Muhalo?
I know who you are. My name's David.
Oh, gee, I'm famous.
Yeah, you're a legend in your own mind.
Oh, no. Stuck-up social doesn't like me.
Grow up.
Maybe that's because you're totally obnoxious.
Ingrid. That's a pretty name. Come sit on my lap, baby, so we can get to know each other better.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Everybody's so antisocial. Is there problems at home? Too many single-parent families? What about you, Hoochie? What are you so upset about?
I just want to go home.
What's so good about home? Oh, Mommy laying up the cookies and milk for you right about now?
I'm upset about what happened. Maybe if you had feelings, you might be too.
So you want to go home and cry with Mommy?
No.
You're a perfect girl in a little perfect home? Tell me something, you got a lot of little dollies to go in your little pink bedroom?
It's obvious you don't get in many girls' rooms. What's so bad about wanting to go home anyway?
I don't know. I don't spend that much time there.
Oh, is that why you're so screwed up? You've got a crummy home life, so that makes it all right for you to take it all out on us. Is that it?
Man, you watch too much Oprah. I don't go home because it's a drag. I got better things to do. What? Like sitting here watching y'all squirm to pass the time.
It's an interesting subject. Most people believe that many of our problems are centered around genetic makeup, rather than upbringing.
What?
It's the nature versus nurture theory.
Man, Smack, shut the hell up before I kick your ass. When you're born the hell out of you.
It's really interesting. They've done studies with twins that were separated at birth. And even though they grew up in entirely different backgrounds, they ended up being alarmingly similar.
Because they look the same?
No, even fraternal, non-identical twins. They got the same kind of grades, they pursued the same kind of career, everything. It's almost as if their circumstances didn't really matter.
So what you're saying is that we don't really have a choice but who or what we are. That everything is genetic?
That's not right.
The evidence is overwhelming,
Oh,
though.
come on, Jaren. Everybody has a choice. You can be whatever you want to be. I mean, if they want to waste their time and pout that they never got a chance, you know what? That's their problem and not mine.
There may be a little bit more to it than that.
So the A I got on my math test wasn't because I studied, but because of some dominant math gene?
No, it means your ability to grasp mathematics is genetic.
You know what? There may be some things that you just cannot rise above, regardless of what genes you have. I mean, if you're poor, you cannot get an education in this screwed up system.
Come on. Everybody goes to school. They make us. And it's for
Yeah, but in the inner city schools, yeah, it's not about learning. Okay, you get checked for guns at the door and drugs in the classroom. You gotta deal with teachers that are more worried about getting shot than they are about teaching anyone. And you call that an education?
Yeah, I mean, some people, and they don't even get a chance.
You know, the way it's going, none of us get a chance. Man, it's harsh. Our parents didn't have to put up with this garbage.
Some kids do rise above, though, in spite of their environment.
But you're saying that's genetics too, right? Like we don't get any credit for trying harder, for achieving things? So what you're saying is that no one's responsible for anything, good or bad.
No, I think everyone has to try. It's up to everyone to make the most of what they got.
So, Dr. Smack, this is the some of us happy and some of us don't theory. Hey, maybe we should have you and Mrs. Soch over there make some
You're
babies.
sick.
Oh, but don't worry, test tube babies. Then we'd all be perfect. We'd be a world full of stuck-up, know-it-all nerds. You know, but there'd never be any trouble, because you kids are so perfect, created from superior genes.
I wasn't saying anyone was better than anyone else. I'm just telling you about a certain study.
Man, study my ass, man. You don't think it matters that some kids have parents that are never home, that whacked out on drugs and alcohol? Or some that get off on smacking them around? Maybe that's it. Getting knocked around damages the genes. You know, how about not getting enough food? That must be pretty hard on the genes. Even good genes like yours, you will
He
smack.
wasn't trying to
Shut
insult you.
up.
That's okay. I got a feeling there's something bothering me.
Nothing's bothering me. You got that? Except for maybe you, Dr. Smack.
Well, I think you need someone to talk to, mister.
Man, you make me sick, man. You think you know who I am because of the way I dress and the way I talk. But you know shit about me. So don't give me your let's all get along crap, alright?
He's just trying to help.
Yo, I don't want anything. I don't expect anything. And I don't need anything from any of you. So leave me alone. And you, next time your punk ass gets me mad, it's gonna hurt you, man.
Why are you such a jerk?
It's not my fault. It's in the genes, right?
What is it? What's going on?
Let me see. More cop cars.
Oh no.
Man, that's like 10. Something serious just went down.
Did anyone see what happened?
There was something going on in the front of the auditorium.
It was those gangbangers.
You saw it?
No, but it had to be them.
You don't know that.
Sure I do. They always make trouble. I mean, the only way they know how to deal with anything is through violence. We should just let them kill each other.
Oh, really? And this is coming from someone who helped plan the assembly called the All Schools Peace Party.
Well, you have to admit, it was a great idea. But you know, I should have known that they would screw it up. They're such a bunch of losers.
Pointing fingers at people isn't going to get us anywhere.
Why don't we try and do something constructive? We're stuck in here, you guys. Might as well make the use of our
Man,
time.
don't you ever give up, you little faggot.
Yo, man, hold up. All right, I don't want to hear that word in
Wait,
this room.
so we got us another little faggot here.
Man, what is that? Do you even know what that word means? Man, you don't understand the pain that word has caused. You need to just lighten up and quit being such a bigot.
Yeah, I mean, where do you get off calling people names? Labeling people you don't even know?
Sure, this ain't the first time.
What are you talking about?
You remember that time downtown? You're bagging on me and my friend, calling us little beaners.
Maybe so what?
Damn, stupid! Man, I'm Filipino, I'm not Latino.
Yeah, well maybe you should wear a sign if it bugs you so much. You look like you're Latino.
What's wrong with being Latino? You got a problem with people that are
Now
different?
look, check it out. I ain't a bigot, alright?
Bigot,
Oh my god.
racist, redneck, intolerant, narrow-minded, fanatic. Don't we all agree that sure sounds like Devin?
Look, check it out. I ain't racist, alright? There's just some people I don't like.
There's a difference.
Alright, racism is when you hate for no reason, right? Right? Well, that's not me.
Yeah, so what's your reason?
Alright, Ingrid. Tell me something. You ever have a knife stuck in your stomach because you're white, huh? You know, I'm sorry, but that makes you a little bit prejudiced too. Me and my boys, we ain't gonna let that shit happen again. Now, we take care of each other, whatever that takes. And if we gotta get violent to do that, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, but that's how gangs get started.
Man, we just look out for each
Man,
other.
you cannot stop violence with violence. And people have been making that mistake for 1,000 years.
Thanks, Muhammad. I'll remember those words next time I get my ass kicked.
Did you ever consider that you might bring some of the violence on yourself? I mean, I don't have any real problems. Maybe you and your friends are just looking for trouble.
So you never got jumped?
No,
No one ever thumped on you? Just for fun? Just because you're such a little geek?
no, I consider myself a pacifist. Maybe that's why.
You know, that's great. I'm a pacifist too. And if you don't step, I'm gonna pass a fist right through your face.
Listen now.
Oh, damn.
More pigs?
It's an ambulance. 2 of them. One's leaving and loading something to the other one. I mean, it looks as if someone might have gotten hurt.
Let me see, man.
Come on.
Move. Man, see, you made me miss it,
Back up,
chump.
I was here first.
Watch your step, little man.
What, you want to box me?
Knock it off,
Why you getting in my way?
Back up.
Relax.
You want some, right? You want some, right?
He's pushing him around just because he runs a little gangster crew.
You just leave him alone.
Oh, I'm so impressed. You guys
It's
are
worth it.
macho.
Yeah, this is like being locked in a room with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Snoop Doggy Dogg. Wait, 1 minute.
What is it with men? Why can't they just relax? Such a waste of time. All this competition and pushing each other around. Like anybody cares.
I think it's the hunter-gatherer syndrome.
I mean, since the beginning of time, men have been off on the hunt, while women had to stay home, gathering nuts and berries, being subservient.
That's where your trick ass belongs.
So naturally, men feel like they lost something when they are forced to put away their spears and their bows and arrows.
Oh yeah, you go, girl.
So now they have all this pent-up aggression, and they run around
other over, putting up tough there all the time.
What the hell you doing? Oh, great. A hippie bitch feminist.
So you hate women too?
No, bitches are good for some things.
Disgusting. I need to respect anybody. All you're good for is hanging out, cruising, and making trouble with your burnout friends.
Now who's prejudiced?
Not me.
Then why you judge me before you know anything about
Come
me?
on, I know you.
Oh, yeah.
I know your type. You don't like or care about anything.
Yeah, you think that anyone that tries to do something with their life is a joke. But I think you're just too scared to try. You'd rather waste your life hating everything and everybody than confront what a loser you really are.
Man, you don't know what you're talking about.
The sad thing is, you and your gang friends are going to be left behind. You're going nowhere. Nowhere. Your whole life is going to be totally meaningless. I know you.
Where'd you get that from? Your narrow-minded, yuppie parents? Or maybe your church group? They tell you to stay away from boys like me? The bad element? Gangsters? What about your gang?
My gang?
Yeah, your gang. For you, it's a group of stuck-up bitches that thinks they're better than everybody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What about the drama club? The debate team? The football team? Or that fool's tagging group? Call them what you want to, they're just gangs.
Yeah, maybe. The difference is, those gangs don't hurt anybody.
Neither do I. If people leave me alone. Shh.
You know what, man? You got some serious attitude problems.
You best step. I don't got a problem with you, yet.
Yeah, well, I have a problem with you. All right? I don't like the way you treat people.
Don't stick your neck out for them. It might get cut off.
Man, why do you have to act like such a hard guy? The world too tough for you?
Man, see, I'm the hardest fool in this room, and I don't even take shit from any of you. That's the way it works, bro. Power rule.
Man, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Look, we have to have some compassion. We have to learn how to work things out together. Or else this world's gonna be an impossible place to live in.
Man, don't be preaching your non-violent bullshit to me, all right? It don't cut it with me, and it definitely won't stop me from kicking your ass. You got something else to say to me, punk?
Man, you ain't even worth my time, man.
Good choice, pussy.
I have another idea, you
Man,
guys.
shut up.
What if everybody just worked on one thing that they thought would make things better?
What's the point? We're too different. We're never gonna agree on anything.
Yeah, and we'll never talk to each other again once we get out of here.
Nora, the kid's right. What do we have to lose? If we're never going to see each other again, we can say anything.
Yes.
Go ahead, show us.
Oh, yes. Go ahead. Show us.
Don't want to see each other.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm learning.
Communication.
Woohoo. Yep. That's real deep, man. Where'd you get it? Fortune cookie?
What'd you do that for? Just trying to help.
Yeah, well, I don't want to play.
So we've all got to do what you want to do? You are so selfish. Maybe you could learn something from what happened today.
It's a pretty average day for me.
Yeah, we were probably used to wasting time. And I have better things I could be doing.
Yeah, and my assembly was ruined. Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. You know, you never tried doing anything with your life.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be late for my job. I mean, some of us, we got business to take care of. We're stuck here because some burnout popped off that teacher or something.
And what about you, Uchi? What do you want to complain about?
Well, I was forced to spend a day with the world's biggest male chauvinist pig.
Damn, you're fine when you get agitated. Maybe this day isn't going to be a total waste after all.
Sorry, but I'm making a point not to go out with someone whose IQ is lower than my dog's. Let me getting the hell out of here. And come on, we didn't do anything.
We're so selfish. What if someone got hurt?
I get a feeling Maria's right, you guys. There were 2
Oh man,
ambulances.
there were always ambulances. You call me someone gets a damn nose.
Yeah, then why were there so many policemen?
There were a lot of homeboys up there in the front of the auditorium. You know, I'm pretty sure somebody just started acting stupid, trying to prove how tough they
Are
are.
you pretty sure
I
about
think
that?
someone got hurt. I mean, why else are we stuck in here? Why else hasn't someone come to tell us what's going on? What if it was someone we knew?
It's no one I know.
It ain't my problem.
Everybody's problem.
I ain't crying for no one, alright? You want to run with the big dogs, you're gonna get bit. End of story.
So you don't care if someone got hurt?
Hey, look, he's right. It comes with the territory. You want to run with the crew, you're gonna get hurt. Everyone knows that,
Did
right?
I tell you to agree with me?
How'd you guys get like this?
You told the smack genetics.
But no one's really that bad, are they? I mean, I always thought, bottom line, everyone runs the same old things. But I feel like I don't know any of you at all.
Man, get to know this smack. You don't know me. And you ain't gonna find some magic button that turns me into your buddy. And I don't like you, and I don't wanna like you.
And where the hell did you get that? The Neanderthal's Guide to Alienating People and Making Enemies? You know, if you lived in society instead of underneath a rock someplace, you might just understand that we as people share the same planet and should probably find some common ground so we can solve some problems.
How to be politically correct in 5 minutes by Ingrid, the hippie bitch. You know, some species just don't get along. You shove rats in a cage, they're gonna fight.
Well, I'm sorry, but humans are a slightly harder life form than rats. Although in your case, I can see the similarities.
Man, see, you spell all this acceptance and understanding. But you think I'm a loser because of the way I dress my haircut.
You're wrong. I think you're a loser because of the way you treat people. Period. It's idiots like you that ruin it for everybody else.
Man, you don't know where I come from or what I've been through.
Oh, give me a break.
Now, shut up.
Having a problem doesn't give you the right to be one. Just get over it. Or do you think you're the only one who has it rough? That nobody else has been through some heavy shit? Well, we have. The only difference is we managed to act like human beings.
This wasn't exactly what I had in mind when I said we should do some talking. I'm sure Devin has his reasons for being such a jerk. I mean, problematic.
See? I told you punk ass not to talk to me. Now you're gonna get to know me. I think I'll start by introducing you.
Put him down, all right? Man, you want to get into it, I'm right here.
Dang, just starting to get through.
Yo, check your attitude, man. You can't be in a room with people without going off.
I thought you were Mr. Nonviolent.
When you gotta learn to respect people.
Oh, are you gonna teach me?
If I have to.
Guys,
All right, then
please.
teach that. No, I'd like to see him teach
level.
you. To tell you the truth, Gandhi, I've been hoping for this moment all day.
You should be careful what you hope for.
I thought you didn't fight.
He's pushing
Well,
me.
don't let him do it.
Come on, pussy.
Man, you got a big mouth,
Come on,
man.
man, kick his
Yeah,
ass.
man.
No,
Kick
come on,
my
guys.
ass.
Kick your
Take
finger
your best
over.
shot, man.
Take it away before I break it.
What's up, man?
Stop now! Why are you Nacho? We got you guys not helping. Why is it too many? God! Stop! Okay? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What you want some
So
too?
long,
No,
MC.
relax. You want some
Stay
too?
out of this, all right?
You okay? Do you know what's going on out there?
Did somebody go off?
Yo, was that a scrap?
Did they catch the kids that did it?
Hey, why'd they call the ambulances?
Man, you're stupid. Didn't you see anything?
I was right there. But there was nothing I could do. I couldn't help him. I couldn't look away. I couldn't do anything. I just watched.
Watched what?
And at first, he just kind of stood there. And he looked right at me. I didn't know he was hurt. He was kind of calm. But his eyes, they were really wide. Like he was surprised at something. He just fell to his knees, and I saw the blood. You know he was hurt, real bad.
It's okay.
Thought it was best that I look away, you know? I mean, I didn't want to. What did you do?
What happened? Is he okay?
Does it sound like it?
Just shut up,
He
okay?
gets on to me. He was trying to get up with something. Then he just fell. I've never seen him die before.
What is it? What school did he go to?
Hey, what gang was he in?
See, I told you. You take your chances when you run with the crew. And you ain't gonna catch me crying for him.
I don't care if he's in a gang or not. He's dead. No reason.
Yeah, well, life's a bitch and then you die.
This is just so crazy. How can you hurt someone or kill someone just because they're in the
wrong gang.
He wasn't in no gang. Someone just said he was. Just laughing and having a good time. And then this guy yelled out, "That's the one."
That's the one! Take him down!
I heard a pop. But the music, it was so loud, I wasn't sure that I really heard it. It didn't sound like a gun, you know, a gun that guys see on TV. It was just a little pop. He was a good kid, He never hurt anyone, just laughing and smiling and making everyone feel good all the time. That's what he liked to do, make people feel good. He wasn't in no gang.
Man, this shit's got to stop.
Yo, somebody should take care of those guys. It's not right killing an innocent person.
No,
because they're
it's
kids.
not right killing anyone. Man, violence for any reason. It just doesn't solve problems. When are we gonna figure that out?
What do you want us to do, man? Stop fighting back?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Just stop fighting back. Man, I want to live in a world where violence is not an option.
Those people, they ain't business. That's why someone got killed today.
No, you are why someone got killed. Man, you and your homeboys, you got so much hatred. Even if you don't get shot, man, your life is ruined. The violence owns you. You want it to own all of us.
It ain't like I wanted this to happen, all right? And I'm trying to tell you we got rules. Now, we don't mess with anyone that didn't mess with us
You
first.
just don't get it, do you?
And what am I supposed to do, huh? What am I supposed to do? Tell me that next time I get hassled.
What are we supposed to do? We caught in the middle. We don't want to be in your stupid wars.
I don't feel safe. Anywhere. I mean, now I can't even go to school without being afraid. I don't want to be scared anymore. I just want to be a kid. Is that too much to ask?
We're gonna have gray hair before we're 16.
I'm not coming back to school. I'll tell my parents to move.
Oh yeah? And where are you gonna go?
Someone safe.
Oh, and where's that?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. I was right there.
It's happening everywhere. Seems like everyone knows or has seen someone get shot.
I think they get off on it. I mean, life doesn't matter much to anyone anymore. So much violence. I mean, look around. I mean, it's in the papers, and in the news, and the movies, and TV. I mean, people think it's funny when they see someone get popped. All right, look. I have this friend, right? He lives down in LA, right? And he has to sleep in a bathtub to stay safe from all the stray bullets and drive-bys.
I'm not moving there.
We can't just run away. We've got to make it better.
All this talk, man. What does it mean? Help each other, make it better. Man, that's hard to do when you're fighting for your
What's
life.
your answer?
I take care of myself.
Who took care of my friend? What mean he's standing there thinking someone takes his life away? Why did you want that to
It
happen?
wasn't my fault.
You're part of the problem. You make this world violent.
You don't know what it's like. You don't even live in my world. You don't even speak my language.
You know what? Everybody dies in the same language.
Man, lay off of me, all right? I didn't have shit to do with this.
Bullshit! Look, people are dying.
Like, I can't see that.
Man, that's not acceptable. You're either a part of the problem or a part of the cure. Look, somebody hits you, you hit them back. And that's too damn easy. The hard part is walking away.
Man, that sounds so preachy, man.
Oh yeah, it sounds real preachy, right? To want to live in a world without violence, without fear, where people can get along without tearing each other apart. That's too preachy for you, right,
Man,
Debbie?
he's a waste of time. He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
Just forget about him. Where are we gonna go from here?
First, we have to learn how to take care of each other.
Look, how are we gonna do that? And we've been ragging on each other and fighting for the last 25 minutes. Man, there's only 7 of us. I'm telling you, this world's in bad shape.
Look, we don't have to worry about the whole world. Just ourselves.
What do you mean?
One person, right? One person can make a difference. Yeah, but we have to be brave. I mean, we can't sit around and wait for someone to solve our problems for us. It's up to us to put an end to this insanity.
That's a little hypocritical. You were ready to fight just a few minutes ago.
Maybe you're right. But I can make the choice not to fight anymore.
Yeah, but you have to fight for what you believe in, don't you?
You have to fight, but you don't have to fight.
Well, what are you supposed to do when someone has you backed into a corner?
You have to protect yourself and the people you care about. Everyone has that right, don't they?
Yeah, we do have that right, but we don't have the right to bust heads because we don't like the way somebody dresses, or how they talk, or their religion, or who they go to bed with.
And you make it sound so easy, right? But in the real world, it's not even like
This
that.
is the real world.
Nah, in my world, you're as good as the crew you run with. We'll take care of each other whatever that takes. See, I got to, because they're the only family I
We've
got.
all got problems at home. You're not different.
Yeah, I don't get along with my parents either.
No, okay? I don't mean shit to my parents. I die on the front steps. My dad slept over me for a week before he notices. You know what, man? I had a friend too once. Yeah, a real good friend. But he got smoked last year. He wasn't messing with anybody. He was just minding his own business. So you see, I've seen this shit before. Why don't put my trust in anybody, man? 'Cause they just disappear. So you go ahead, man. You go ahead, you talk about me. You getting along with me, turn my back. I don't know this world dick, you got that? Man, you can blame me for everything that goes down, but as far as I'm concerned, man, this world was a shitty place before I was born, and it's a shitty place now, so don't talk.
You know, you're right. We do live in a violent world. I mean, people have been hurting each other ever since the beginning of time.
Look, that's not an excuse for what's going on now. Look, Devin, we have to make this matter. Man, our friends are dying out there. We have to make that matter. And we have to change. We have to change this.
Well, in my school, I used to have some trouble. Because some guys thought I was a nerd.
Imagine that.
So I told some teachers.
You ratted on them?
No, I set up a meeting. And I guess you could say we got together. And we actually talked about our problems. For that time, we saw each other as real human beings. Not just as some tough guys and a nerd. By the end of the meeting, they agreed to stop calling me a nerd. And I looked to see if there were some things that I could change.
It's too simple. How could that work?
Easily. We're not friends or anything, but we respect each other as human beings.
Hey, Smack, I hate to break it to you, man, but you are a nerd.
No, he's not a nerd, right?
Why don't you listen to what he's saying? The word! Look at the person! So what if I am a nerd? Or a chili Joe? Or a faggot? Or a smack? Whatever that's supposed to mean. Who really cares, Devin? I'm not asking you to like me or hang out with me. I'm only asking you to respect me as a person.
Man, you have to earn my respect.
I don't think so. I'm talking about the kind of respect that we are all born with. A kid got killed today for no reason. That is not okay. No one should have to earn the right to live. If we could all get used to that fact, we'd be a lot better off. And by the way, my name is Jaren.
You can go home now. It's over. Come on out.
Forget you.
Devin, look, I'm really sorry.
Take it easy,
I
right?
judged you. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, we're not done here yet. Now, before we go out that door, we have to remember what happened in here. And we got to make this day matter. This is our chance to tell each other what we believe in. Hey, you can go if you want. I know this isn't your thing.
Nah, dude. I think I'll stay.
So what do we do now?
We start by making a stand.
How?
First, we define what we believe in.
How do we do that?
Well, we could write it down. I mean, so everyone can see it.
Yeah, we could, but somebody broke the chalk, remember?
Oh, well, I got something. I mean,
Man, y'all still talking about words, though, not action.
Look, words have power. Words have meaning. Pay attention to the way that people react next time you rag on them. And look at what words can lead to, man. It's time for us all to just take those negative words and the negative feelings they represent and put them away. We have to start fresh with some new words.
what does it say?
Yeah. Is that like your middle name or something, man?
It's a good word, Jeremy.
Thanks.
Don't mess around.
What are you doing?
Why, man?
Things going out.
Oh. Yeah, I seen that before, man.
Oh. Oh. I think we read it.
That's my tag.
Oh, David.
So what about you, man? Do you have anything to say?
Man, I don't know.
Come on. Man, I know there must be something you believe in. There must be something you want.
Man, it's not that easy,
Just
though.
say it, all right? Just say it.
Respect, all right, man? Man, I'll get respect. At home or at school, man. It's always Devin, why are you such a bum? Devin, why are you such a loser? Devin, why you wear your pants like that? Hey, gangster, get up against the wall so I can frisk your ass. Everybody needs respect, man. Why can't people just figure that shit out?
Hey, look, I take it back. You do get it.
I've always gotten it. I just have to fight for it every day.
So go ahead, write it down. All right, man.
Still just words, man.
Not if we live by them. Look, everybody just take a good, long look at these words. Remember them next time you get mad or you want to rag on someone. The rest of this is up to us.
Great words, words, everybody. Powerful.
Guess I'll wait till I get outside.
Thanks.
No problem.
This is gonna sound kind of nerdy, you guys, but I really feel like I got to know all of you today. And it was really cool just to talk and hang out. Thanks, you guys.
Take it easy,
See you later, Jim.
See you around.
Bye.
Thanks.
Hey. Stay up, Jerry.
Thanks.
Hey, David.
Phone number?
Good, sure.
So I talked to you.
Do you have a ride?
I doubt it.
Well, do you want to walk
Where do you live?
on the east side?
Really,
I
ready?
live on the west side.
Yeah.
Screw it, let's just
Wow.
walk. I don't feel like going home anyways. Hey, take it easy, man.
Ain't you gonna go home?
I don't know. What if that's their outfit? I'm afraid.
Come on, I'll walk out with you.
My mom, she might not be out there yet.
And I'll wait with you, man. Come on. Hey, Muhammad. It's a down-ass tag, man.
Well, thanks.
I'll check you later, man.
Thanks, Devin.
That's cool, man. We look out for each other.
I'd like to just briefly introduce him, and I think we forgot to introduce an important part of our cast. Before, this is Michael Purcell, and as you saw, he is interpreting the whole show. So he's going to rest his wrists now for a while. This is Michael, this is Dan. Everybody's name is really their name: Maria, Ingrid, David, Nora, Jaron, Colton, Devin. So if you'd like to address questions to anyone in particular, feel free, or if you just want to ask questions in general, everybody's happy to answer anything. Questions or comments, feel free to give some feedback if you'd like, just to kind of get things going.
What schools do all of you represent?
Shall we go around and start with this? What school are you from?
Oh, from Carpenter Middle School. Carpenter Middle School? The Cumbra.
We're all from Santa Barbara Junior High. Gonna go to the end of the year.
I go to Laurel Springs High School and Santa Barbara City College.
I go to San Marcos.
So there's a age range, a wide age range. A question that I sometimes have for the groups we show it to is, were these characters believable? I mean, do you know people like that? Do you see people like that? Do you believe that they were people? Anything else? Yes, sir.
I liked it a lot. It's one of the few school things that you didn't fall asleep during.
Yeah, and he was even laying down, so that's really a good sign. Thank you. Good. Yes.
I thought it was really personal, and I thought it was really good, and it seemed really real, like it was happening, and it wasn't just a performance.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I thought it was really neat because we got to kind of know all of you, because you almost gave your monologue or something sometime in the performance. So you just weren't up there and you just weren't actors, you were really in character, and that's really good.
It was really good. I've seen one or two things like this before, but this one was the best I've ever seen.
We have sent, I believe, or brought to the teachers a teacher guide that we just kind of presented some questions that maybe watching the show might raise for all of you guys about, you know, how do you deal with conflict, and are these things that they brought up realistic? One thing that we also like to add, Rod said it at the beginning, but I'd like to add it again. A lot of the material that came up in the story we actually took from our cast members at one of their auditions. We had one idea for a show, and when they started talking about what life was like for them in schools, we really sort of scrapped our idea and took a lot of their ideas. So if any of you would like to respond to any of the questions, if there's time in the school year, or just write us letters, we often take what's really happening with you guys as material for shows in the future. So we'd like you to have a voice, so use it whether you write with it or speak with it.
We've also found that after performances at a lot of the schools we've been to, the students don't have a whole lot to say, but then they go back and the teachers write us these letters and say, we spent 2 whole periods talking about the show after they saw it the next day and actually the next week. So if you do have discussions about it, one of the things that's really important for us, because we're a nonprofit organization and we're doing this show for free for schools, is we have to document what we're doing, and we need to hear from you. And if you can take the time to write us a letter, and teachers in particular, just to let us know that we came here and we did 2 shows here for you, we need to have that kind of documentation so that we can keep doing these kinds of shows. And it's really nice to hear from you afterwards. And a lot of people have said, you know, after I had some time to think about the show, I thought about this, and I thought about this, and now I want to ask you about this. So we love to read the letters, and it's really good for us as directors and writers and for everyone in the cast to get your feedback. It makes a big difference.
Was this actually a real situation?
No. We created the situation from ideas of some things that could have happened. Some of the things, as I said, that they talked about in that situation were real things. Yeah.
How long have you guys been touring?
Guys, how long have you been touring?
Months and months.
Just about a month. There were probably half a dozen schools that we went to over a period of time. Unfortunately, what happened is we finished the production towards the end of the school year, and as you know, it's kind of crowded time. So during this month, we've been here and there around the city.
So we're coming back in fall.
Yeah, we hope to do this some more, so we might come back with a new batch of folks here. But you guys will be here next year, right? Yeah. But there'll be another whole crew coming in the fall, so maybe we'll come back. Great. Any other questions?
Comments or questions? Well, thank you again. It was a pleasure performing for you, I think. For the cast, I can say that as a watching adult, I really appreciated how attentive you all were. You're a great audience. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was wondering if everybody in the cast will share what it meant for them to put this together.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about what the experience was like for you? That's a great question, because it has affected you a lot.
For me, it totally showed me, I know it got me to be able to express how I was feeling, like my frustrations and my angers towards the world, using my voice and my thoughts and not being afraid to show them and stuff.
It's cool it's a show about kids and we get to speak what we feel, not just like these adults. And we're like kids and we get to share what we feel, and it's really cool. I like that a lot.
Even though we already believed in a lot of these words and stuff, and I'm sure it's the same for you guys, this reinforced how much we should really live by them.
Yeah, that could really happen. Yeah, expanding my views on how I think about the people and how I see them, and how I should treat them, and how I should not treat them. And I think that's really good.
It gave me a chance to meet people that give me a chance to meet people that I probably wouldn't have met or like gotten to be friends with otherwise. And I think I understand people better now that I don't know.
I think, you know, it's a lot of stuff has happened for me while we've been doing the show that's like been pretty, I've had to use already what I've learned in here to help me get by in the just outside living life, you know. So I learned a lot from it. Just learned a lot about how to get angry when it's necessary and how to be accepting when it's necessary.
question. I think it really, I mean, I noticed even for me, watching the kids through rehearsal and some of the things that they've said, and I imagine you guys even watching the show, it does have an impact on how people think and respond to each other. So, it does.
Thanks for being a great audience. Appreciate it.
Don't forget about Race Unity Day this weekend. If you have friends that you would like to see the show, tell them they can see the public performance. It's Sunday. These guys will start about 1 o'clock at Oak Park.
School, if you file back to the store outside.